Good morning. Welcome to Friday, June 16th. Excited about the weekend. Let's get a daily vibe going, see what Friday has to offer here. I'm going to do a daily read every day through June, so feel free to join me. Thanks for being here. Let's see what we've got going on for Friday, June 16th. Ooh, strength. The world in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse. All right, let's get into it. Strength. So when strength is around, there's usually a need or a time where we are feeling like in our power, we are feeling exceptionally like strong in a situation, or we're in a situation that takes a lot of strength to kind of get through. For instance, a friend of mine is going through some tough times dating right now, but they know how they want to act through all of the conflict, right? They know that they want to show up in a certain way that feels loving, that feels kind, that feels dedicated to good communication, that feels good to them. They know how they want to act through the situation, but the situation is a little bit ongoing, lots of changing parts, really challenging. So when strength shows up, it's kind of like a season where we're asked to like show up as our best self, but it could take some effort. That's a really good example. It's also a good example because the strength card is a lion here and it's coming from your heart. So lion, Leo energy, it's a lot about radiating leadership from your heart, feeling magnanimous, feeling generous, but also having a really good grip on when you need to close your mouth. I mean, literally, like strength card is this woman usually holding the lion's mouth closed. So it's about our true, magnanimous, gorgeous, heart wild self being able to shine through with the consciousness of a human mind, able to really regulate how much we give out. You can actually see her hand there on the top. The detail on these cards is pretty subtle. But she is holding the whole beast's mouth closed. And then the flowers here really representing just like the blooming of her heart too, right? Like the blooming and the the ways that she is being heart forward. Mountains in the background here and the clouds, up above her. There's some conflict that she's going through. She's having to navigate a potentially challenging landscape, but she's doing it in a way that feels good, magnanimous, loving, kind, and with incredible strength to do all of those things. So you are either feeling strong today, you've got strength. If you don't feel it, know that you can like lean into that energy today to get through whatever this is. So the world in reverse, the world card is about graduation. It's about coming full circle. It's about finishing something that we've done. When it's in reverse, we just need to pick up the last few lessons there that we haven't quite gotten to yet. So it's about coming to the end of the whole major arcana journey. We have all of the lessons that we learned. We are feeling fully integrated. We're ready for the next journey. It's kind of like that culmination is almost there. It's like graduation is next week, but you can't pick up your diploma because you still have to take one class through the summer, but you finished. It's like the world card is on the board. The celebration is here. The culmination of everything you've learned is here. We're really looking at lessons learned and feeling really good about it and ready to celebrate with friends. Also ready to like jump into the next adventure, right? Like it never ends. What's the next thing? What's the next level? Who's the next relationship? What's the next job? What's the next place you're going to live? What's the next book you're going to read? What's the next meal you're going to eat? Like whatever it is, there's always something new. There's just something we need to do before we graduate here, right? You can't make a meal if you don't pick up groceries first. You can't go on a date if you don't meet someone first. There's some piece here kind of missing with the world in reverse that you're gonna need to tend to today before you really get to celebrate the full graduation, before you get to eat the meal, before you get to go on the date. And the Eight of Wands in reverse is it might not happen very quickly, or you could have to really, there are messages that are stopped here. There's been a lack of communication. There's been something that was happening all of the time that is not happening anymore. You've been waiting for a college acceptance letter, you're not getting it. Or in this instance of my friend who is having a lot of the dating, I was going to say troubles, but it's not even troubles. It's just like the dating experiences. She was really excited for a particular outcome that didn't necessarily happen. And it also completely transformed how my friend and the other party like were communicating, right? There was like communication every day, and then all of a sudden there was like no communication for a while. So that's what the Eight of Wands in reverse can mean. It can mean there's like a lot of momentum buildup, and somehow it's not happening right now. It could also mean you're about to jump off into the great unknown, really fly into a lot of new opportunities, that there's a lot of new information coming your way, but it's just not happening quite yet. There's just a step that needs to be completed before that happens. The mailman tripped on his way to drop off your college acceptance letter, and you're not going to get it until tomorrow, right? Or there's really some turmoil that's happening here, and there's a real need to stop or really slow communication for a while in order for things to stabilize in a relationship or at a job or internally. So I hope that's helpful. Lean into how powerful you are today, because the Strength card as this beautiful image of just integrity and authenticity and like the power. It's really like raw power to get through anything that you want to get through today. So know that that's available to you, and have a great day.